Some betrayals don't begin with a lie, they begin with silence. Imagine waking up one morning to find yourself in charge of the most powerful intelligence agency in the country, not through ambition, not through merit, but because the person above you has mysteriously collapsed. Imagine the questions, the sideways glances, the rumors that start before you've even taken your seat. You're in the spotlight, but behind you, shadows move. Power doesn't ask if you're ready. It comes crashing in, fast, brutal, and unapologetic. And when it does, the past you buried doesn't just knock. It kicks the door in. Now, you're not just running an agency, you're running for your life. Every whisper could be your downfall. Every handshake might be the last before the noose tightens. In the world of espionage, it's not bullets that kill first. It's trust. And in this story, trust is a loaded weapon. Welcome back to Mr. Movie Scout, the home of high-stakes drama, slow-burning tension, and the kind of stories that leave you questioning everyone and everything. If you enjoy edge-of-your-seat thrillers, mysterious plots, and unexpected betrayals, you're in for something gripping today. But before we dive into the depths of shadowy intelligence corridors, remember, like, subscribe, and drop a comment below with your favorite spy thriller. You never know, your suggestion could be our next deep dive. And trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. This story is built like a ticking time bomb, quiet at first, then suddenly volatile. It starts with a man who was never meant to lead, thrust into a position he didn't ask for. Adam is smart, loyal, even idealistic. He believes in the system, the people, the mission. But systems lie. His life, carefully struck, begins to fracture. A simple change in command becomes the first domino. And as it topples, so do the walls around him. The media watches, allies grow suspicious, enemies smell blood. And behind it all, one question keeps circling like a vulture. Why him? Why now? And what's he hiding? The series unfolds like a coiled spring, slowly tightening the tension until it's almost unbearable. Conversations feel like chess games, smiles are masks, even the quietest moments hum with unease. At the heart of this chaos is a woman, Kara. She's the ghost from Adam's past. Russian, intelligent, ruthless. Their history? Complicated. Their future? Dangerous. She reappears without warning, dragging old secrets into the daylight and forcing Adam to make impossible choices. Every interaction with her blurs the lines. Is she an ally, a lover, a threat, or all three? While Adam struggles to maintain control, his wife Maddie becomes a key player in the unraveling web. She's not just the supportive spouse in the background. She has her own suspicions, her own instincts, and her own reasons to question everything Adam tells her. The walls close in further when foreign intelligence agencies start circling like sharks. The Americans want answers. The Russians want leverage. And back at home, those within MI6 begin to wonder if Adam's loyalty lies somewhere else entirely. This isn't just a story of political intrigue. It's personal. At its core, it's about identity. Who you are versus who you pretend to be. It's about how quickly the people closest to you can become strangers. And how, in a world built on secrets, the truth can be the most dangerous weapon of all. Let's talk about the architects behind this labyrinthine thriller. Directed by Louise Hooper and Sarah O'Gorman, the duo bring a masterclass in atmospheric storytelling. These aren't just directors, they're tension sculptors. Hooper, known for her work on The Witcher, The Sandman, and Rings of Power, brings a dark, brooding aesthetic. Her use of shadow and silence is surgical, cutting straight to the bone. O'Gorman, whose credits include The Last Kingdom and A Gentleman in Moscow, adds a flair for character-driven conflict and kinetic energy. Together, they don't just create a show, they create a mood, a constant sense of unease. Every camera angle feels intentional. Every shadow hides something. Their direction makes the audience feel like an uninvited observer, always watching, never safe. Leading this cold-blooded charge is Charlie Cox as Adam Lawrence. If you know him from Daredevil, you already understand his talent for portraying internal conflict. But here he dials it in with surgical precision. Adam is equal parts authority and anxiety. He commands respect, but behind his eyes, the fear simmers. Oona Chaplin, yes, that Chaplin, delivers a powerhouse performance as Maddie. She's fierce, perceptive, and unshakably human. Her emotional compass grounds the story, offering a necessary counterpoint to the games being played behind closed doors. Olga Kurylenko's portrayal of Kara is perhaps the most enigmatic. Her calm exterior masks chaos. Every time she's on screen, there's a tension that pulls the air out of the room. Is she manipulating, protecting, destroying? The mystery deepens every time she speaks. Then there's the ever-formidable Ciarán Hinds as Sir Martin Angelus, MI6's towering figurehead. His gravitas alone could anchor a scene. And when he enters the narrative, it's with the quiet force of someone who knows the rules and how to break them. The supporting cast, Tracy Ifachor, Alex Kingston, Danila Kozlovsky, each elevate the atmosphere. Even in limited scenes, their presence resonates. These aren't background characters, they're pressure points. Visually, the series is nothing short of stunning in its restraint. This is not a flashy, explosion-heavy spy series. It's colder, calculated, more Tinker Tailor than Bourne. Shadow-heavy lighting dominates. Blue-gray tones drench the frame in melancholy. Over-the-shoulder angles and reflective surfaces serve a dual purpose, drawing us closer while reminding us nothing is ever fully seen. Even the way rooms are shot matters. Wide-open spaces feel claustrophobic. Secure locations feel vulnerable. You're constantly reminded that surveillance is everywhere and trust is nowhere. Now, and only now, after betrayal has crept under your skin, after suspicion has settled in your gut, do we reveal the name of this slow-burning, tension-loaded ride? Treason. A Netflix miniseries that proves in the realm of international espionage, the enemy isn't just outside the gates, sometimes they're already in your home. This is a concise 5-episode arc. Each episode runs between 37 to 44 minutes, making it a perfect weekend binge or a weekday descent into paranoia. The pacing is deliberate but never slow. It gives you just enough to stay ahead of the curve, only to pull the rug from under you in the final seconds. Every episode leaves a breadcrumb. Sometimes it leads to truth. Sometimes it leads you straight into the trap. Audiences have had mixed reactions. IMDb rates it at 6.4. Critics on Rotten Tomatoes sit at a respectable 72%, while the audience score hovers at a more skeptical 39%. Why the divide? Some viewers expected an action-packed thriller, and Treason offers something different. It's psychological. It's patient. It thrives in silence and subtlety rather than shootouts and chase scenes. For fans of slow-burn thrillers, it's a gem. For those seeking constant adrenaline, it may feel too restrained. But if you're the kind of viewer who leans in during a quiet conversation, who looks for the lie behind the eyes, this series delivers. Treason doesn't shout, it whispers. And if you're not paying attention, you'll miss the knife sliding into your back. It's not about massive twists or blockbuster moments. It's about erosion, the slow, deliberate breakdown of identity, loyalty, and truth. And when the last episode ends, you might find yourself questioning just how much of your own life is built on unspoken truths and carefully managed perceptions. So should you watch it? If you're drawn to the dark corners of political power, to the tension of loyalty tested, and the slow reveal of hidden agendas, then absolutely. Just be warned, nothing is as it seems. That's it for today's deep dive here on Mr. Movie Scout. If you found this breakdown intriguing, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss our next scouting mission. Let me know in the comments, who do you think played the game best in Treason? And what espionage thriller should we scout next? Until next time, keep watching, keep scouting,